Welcome to Friday Refresh, brought to you by Liberte Ministries. Check them out at travisloveshaiti.com for more info. I read a quote recently from Carey Lohrenz that said, most people don't want to be a part of the process. They just want to be a part of the outcome. But the process is where you figure out who's worth being a part of the outcome. Years ago, I started helping the wise Christian sage Lonnie Jones do ropes courses and experiential groups in Huntsville, Alabama. Eventually, I was able to start some of my own groups that I call TEAM, which stands for Teaching, Experiencing, Applying, and Motivating. In those groups, we like to do various challenges with our participants and then follow that up with some debriefing. The hope is that the experience and the following discussion of the fun and challenging event will help them find application to their everyday circumstances, whether family, work, or athletic team. One of those debriefs includes the question, which is more important, the product or the process? Now, we all like a good product, so many times people will answer in that way. I love a good hamburger. So if I order one at any of the burger joints, I want it to taste good. So let's say it comes out perfectly. It looks good. It tastes good. It has all the correct items on it. It may very well look the part of product perfection. But what if in the process, they dropped the patty of the burger on the floor, but threw it on the burger anyway? Now, is the product still the most important to you? Of course not. The product is only important if the process was done correctly. We all have heard stories of how people have cut corners to save money while the product might have looked good. It ultimately lacked the quality it should have had because they skimmed on the process. Have you ever watched Nick Saban, the coach of the University of Alabama football team, and wondered why on earth he's still screaming at players even when the score is lopsided in either direction? He wants every play to be done as if the outcome of the game depended on it. He's concerned about the process. So back to the quote from the beginning. Most people want to look like they have a strong family. They want to look like they have a good marriage. They want to look good financially. They want to look good spiritually. They want to look like they have it all together. They want to have the product, but oftentimes are unwilling to put the time in on the process. I hear a lot of people online talk about heaven and the reward, and they haven't shown a lot of change in their earthly walk to seem to indicate that they're concerned about the process of submission to the King. So what product are you looking forward to? What are the most important things in your life? Remember a few weeks ago when we talked about now versus most? Well, what is it you want most? That's the product. But for it truly to be what you're desiring, you have to be willing to do the process now. So go, start the process. The product you have been wanting, I'm confident that you can do it. And that is your Friday Refresh.